They say storms only carry rain, but once long ago, one carried a little girl into the kingdom, already half dead. Good morrow, and welcome back to the Ink and Black Cat. Today, I'm going to be doing the Wonderful Wizard of Oz, but reimagined as an RPG. This is the start of a series where I'll be going through all the books by Baum. There are 14 of them in total. He had no idea that his work would span many different reinterpretations of it to this day. I also wanted to introduce myself a little bit more, and since I'm a brand new channel, and I know there are plenty of other people out there you can watch and videos, and thank you for at least looking at this one and checking it out. It means a lot, and I know a lot of them are asking for subscribers too. Over the course of these videos, I'm going to do all 14 books. I'm going to explain myself a little bit more in each one, starting off with the fact that my favorite color is blue. What are you guys' favorite colors? Anyways, I hope you enjoy the story, and here we go. The game was never supposed to be found or load again. At least that's what the forum post said. Most of the old threads had already been deleted by the time I found them, buried beneath abandoned gaming archives and dead links from the early 2000s. The screenshots were corrupted. Half of the images refused to open. The users who claimed to own copies of the game had long since vanished from the internet entirely. But the title appeared over and over again, Oz.exe. A forgotten RPG loosely inspired by The Wonderful Wizard of Oz, released in the early 2000s. Discontinued less than 3 months later. No interviews, no website, and no digital release as to what happened to the game. Most people believe that the game never truly existed until someone uploaded footage. The video was maybe 6 minutes long, very low quality, flickering, like an old CRT television. The title screen showed a cracked emerald moon hanging over a ruined city while distorted music played backward beneath static on the title menu. The options are new game, continue, do not return. Until players started noticing something strange. Every uploaded playthrough was different, like most playthroughs are, but characters vanished between copies. The maps changed, and some players claimed the game remembered choices they had never made. I didn't believe any of it, not until I found the disc on an abandoned port of eBay. The case arrived wrapped in black paper with no return address. The cover art showed a girl standing on a yellow brick road beneath a sky full of stars. The disc itself was unmarked, except for a single sentence scratched into the surface. She is still looking for the way home. I should have thrown it away. I should have got rid of it. Instead, I played it. It booted instantly, to my surprise. But there was no company logo, no cinematic. Then slowly, the wind started playing over the menu screen as it faded into the dead Kansas field, like a PS2 graphic. Long gray grass bent beneath an endless storm cloud, while piano music echoed faintly in the distance. A text box appeared. Save. File not found. Begin again. The game introduced Dorothy Gale, standing alone outside a farmhouse. Her model looked unfinished somehow, her face barely animated. Her eyes never blinked. The soundtrack cracked softly. Everything felt normal in the tutorial, at first. Toto appeared, but its fur glitched constantly, like damaged texture struggling to render properly. He stood next to the edge of the map growling into the storm. When I approached, the first strange dialogue appeared. Do not follow the road if it remembers your name. I paused the game, and then I checked online for any guides about any of this. The storm sequence began moments later. The screen violently distorted as the farmhouse lifted into the sky. It looked alive in the storm, faces moving inside the clouds, hands stretched towards the static. But then another text box appeared. Player detected again. And then the game crashed, or at least I thought it did. The television remained black for almost 30 seconds, before slowly fading back in. Oz. Except this wasn't the colorful fantasy world I remembered. The yellow brick road was cracked apart and partially swallowed by the roots. The trees were silver instead of green. Enemies wandered aimlessly through the forest like broken NPCs. And in the distance, the Emerald City flickered on the horizon, like the game itself was struggling to keep it alive. Along the way, I met the scarecrow that hung from the wooden post beside the road, twitching unnaturally every few seconds. When I interacted with him, his dialogue box appeared. You came back. Back? Dorothy had never been to Oz yet. I've never played the game. I selected the only available response. Who are you? The scarecrow's portrait flickered violently, then changed, between straw and human. The next dialogue box appeared slowly, one word at a time. I was left here. The others forgot, but I remember every save file. The music just cut. Then the scarecrow looked past Dorothy towards the screen, looked at me, the player, and asked, why did you do this? Who was Oz? Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye.